It's Jimmy Smith here, and I'm here to talk to you today by request about an introduction to the caged system and a brief look at chromaticism. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is how, there are 7 primary notes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, in the whole world. Chromatics are basically the notes in between. So we can learn this, maybe we already know it. However, if we take our guitar and look that between the open string on the bottom and here, the 12th fret, there are 72 notes. Okay, lots of repetition, but 72 notes only. So as a brief rule of thumb, here's a little rule: sharp ascending, flat descending. Okay, just remember that. Now ascending, just to be clear, is going this way, ascending in pitch, right? Descending is going this way, going down in pitch. That's why that's the bottom string and that's the top string in terms of pitch. So if we take our E string, okay, and if we move it to the 1st fret, it becomes F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Okay? And it does that with all the other strings. It moves up in the same way chromatically. Descending, it's E from the 12th fret, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, E. Simple, right? So you do that with all the strings. Familiarize yourself with all the notes, names, where they are on the fretboard, because they only repeat after the 12th fret. So you say to yourself, find all the G's you can. 1, G, there's G, 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 so on, right? It means it becomes very simple and the fretboard opens up to you like a piano keyboard would. Now, there's another problem inherent here, is that sometimes there are, when it comes to written music and stuff, that there's more than one place to play the same note. But we'll discuss that later. For the moment, keep it simple. So that's a basic idea of chromaticism. So if you can memorize that, take the G string, ascending, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, and so on. That means you know the names of the notes, which helps an awful lot with the cage system, the CAGED system. C, A, G, E, D. That's what the cage system is. So you take the C chord, which you all know and love, right? Right, as now that we know about our chromatics, there's C, the titular note for the chord. There's actually the C chord there, the C triad, or here. Right, so if you want to play a C sharp in the C position, you just move it up, right? But now you would really play it fully here, because the cage position is predicated on the fact that you're kind of moving the nut with your first finger, right? So there's C, there's C sharp, there's D sharp, there's E, there's F, F sharp, G, and so on, all in the C position. In the A position, there's A, as we know it. Move it up a half step, it becomes B flat. In the A position, B in the A position, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, all in the A position. The G position is a little more awkward. There it is. There's G in the G position. You move up a half tone, it becomes G sharp. In the G position, or A flat, G sharp, these are called enharmonics. We'll look at that later. G sharp, A in the G position, A sharp or B flat in the G position, B in the G position, C, C sharp, D in the G position, and so on. So yeah, G, E, you know so well, the E position, E, F in the E position, F sharp in the E position. You see? E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and so on. That is the caged system. It's very helpful for learning things in 12 keys, for instance, because, you know, as I said, there's 7 primary notes, and then the chromatics mean that you A becomes A sharp, B sharp, which is a pitch, which is a note. We'll discuss that later. We'll call it C for the moment. And these are called enharmonics. When the same pitch has a different name, it's called enharmonics. And if you look at the bottom of your circle of fifths, you'll see the enharmonic area, where G sharp or G flat is F sharp, right? So let's not get hung up on that for the moment. Just keep it simple, and as you're ascending, you become sharp. E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E, and so on with all the strings. And the same with the cage positions. So this means that you can use anything like you're playing a lick in C. So I'm playing the A, that's C in the A position in the cage system. So I want to play that exact lick in C in the C position here. Okay? I want to play the same thing in C in the E position. Or up the other. And it's as simple as that. That's the cage system. It's important to understand it in 12 keys and in 5 positions. That means if you learn something, a lick or a scale, you learn it in 12 positions. 12 keys, it's quite easy to do. The cage system is very helpful for that. So I hope that explains it. As usual, if there's any questions or comments, put them in the comments box. Subscribe. Do subscribe. Help a brother out. Ask me any questions. I hope that was clear. I just thought I'd do a quick lesson on that by request. So hope it helps. Rock on. See you later.